down in my. Okay. So I wanted to share with you guys something that we're going to be doing in June. Everybody excited about June? I'm so excited. I love June. Okay. So every Monday in June, okay, guess what? There's 5 Mondays in June, okay? So there's 1st, 8th, the 15th, the 22nd, and the 29th. All of those Mondays, we're going to be doing a fun mascara-thon challenge, okay? We're going to see each Monday who can sell the most mascaras each day, only on those Mondays, okay? And then, so basically, there will be a post for the mascara-thon, and as you're selling every single mascara, you're going to go post, I sold one, I sold three, I sold two, whatever. And then at 8 p.m., on that Monday, we will announce our winner. We're going to do a drawing. It'll be some fun prize. I hadn't even decided that far yet. But we are going to be doing the mascara-thon every single Monday in June. Does that sound fun? Selling some mascaras and seeing who can sell the most, and you go comment. This is for Nikki's Queen Bees and Tracy's Legacy Makers, okay? So everybody is invited to be a part of the mascara-thon with us, okay? The other thing that we have going on in June, don't forget June 4th, okay? Now, this is going to be held at the West Cyril Library. I think that's how you say that name. It's the West Side Library of Spartanburg. And I'm going to be doing tax day. This is just where I'm like organizing and putting all my taxes together and organizing receipts, putting things into an Excel spreadsheet. You're welcome to join me. If no one comes, no big deal. But Nikki's going to be working on her taxes, and you're invited to be there. So that is Thursday, June 4th, okay? The other thing that we have going on, and I hope that this makes y'all so excited. It makes me a little nervous, okay? Everybody always asks, Nikki, when are you going to do guest events again? So in June, every Friday in June, I will be hosting bedtime facials at 7 p.m. on Zoom, okay? They can have samples or they can have no samples, okay? And basically, no samples means you just get to watch. If you give them samples, then they're going to get to try the product while I'm washing my face, okay? Cool beans? Are y'all excited about bedtime facials on Friday nights, 7 p.m.? Y'all, this should be a freebie appointment for you, meaning you just get all the people on the Zoom, and Nikki's going to do all the things, okay? So this is like super amazing. I hope you're excited. So I don't know. TJ. I might change it up. It doesn't, knowing me, I probably will change products, but I just want you to know no matter what, it's going to be skincare. No matter what, okay? Bedtime facial, skincare sessions. Stop tapping me. I apologize. So that's every Friday at 7 p.m. in June. So that's June 5th, the 12th, the 19th, and the 26th. Okay? Okay. The other thing that I wanted to do, and I'm just kind of throwing it out there, okay? It's going to be one day, one evening, Tuesday, June the 16th at 7 p.m. I will do a Shake Up Your Makeup event on Zoom. Shake up your makeup, okay? So I'll be doing a full glam. So if you want, if you're wanting to kind of get back in front of some clients, they've done skincare but haven't done color, this will be a great appointment for them. So that is on a Tuesday night at 7, okay, on Zoom. So it'll be after our meeting. Okay. Does anybody have any questions about our events happening in June? Oh, one more question. Emma, you don't get a question. June 20th, we are going to be doing our in-person meeting. Now, since I'm hosting 5 guest events this month, okay, we are not offering in-person guests, okay, on June 20th. However, that means that we have more time together. Okay, so from 10 o'clock to 1 o'clock, and this is going to be hosted at Nikki Smith's house, 221 Georgetown Court. It's a Moore address, but it's really like the west side of Spartanburg. Okay, and it's only 10 to register. Now, if you registered for last month's event, your registration partially, it carried over to cover this month too. So if you did not register, then maybe register so that you can come. I will cater food. Last month we had Moe's. That was delicious. And I haven't decided what we're gonna have yet. But that is 10 o'clock, of course, is our watch party for all of our pre-power achievers. And then 11 o'clock is for everybody. So 11 o'clock to 1 p.m. at my house. Okay. Any questions? What, Ruthie?
I want some gum.
Will you be quiet and stop jumping around?
Yeah.
Okay, deal. Why don't you go in there with Daddy? Go watch a movie with Dad. Yeah.
Scary.
It ain't. Go. Okay, girls. So today, yes, Venmo is great. Venmo is preferred. Venmo or Cash App. Okay, so we are going to be talking today about how in the world can I work my business in between my crazy life schedule for this summer. Okay, so let me text Jennifer Loftus. I miss her. I was really thinking about her today. Okay, it may not go through. I hope it does. It's not. That's exciting. And I don't know where my phone is. If anybody can text Jennifer Loftus and Margaret Petty, anybody else that y'all see that we are missing that's normally on here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start. It's fine. So what I know is when the summertime comes, that means the kids are mostly home. Okay. Does anybody have that happening? Any kind of transition from, summertime and anybody's schedules changing? Okay. Aren't y'all just so blessed? Okay. However, my schedule's changing. And so I wanted to share with you guys something that I invented during COVID, okay? And a lot of the Mary Kay world has done it ever since. And I'm so grateful to be a part of some legacy in Mary Kay. But I wanted to share it with you guys because this is something that had stop chewing your gum in the video. Get out. Hey, Trey. Did y'all see how quickly she moved? It's crazy. It's just crazy. Okay, so now I'm gonna get back to my thoughts. Okay, so during the summertime, most of the time I'm working in between activities, in between taking the kids places, or I know a lot of summers I've spent a lot of summers at the library because our big, huge library in downtown has like a big playground so the kids could go play while I get a little bit of work done. And it's like really fenced in, like no one can steal my kids. It gives me a lot of peace. Okay. But anyways, I wanted to share with you tonight. It's been a long time since I've talked about it. Hold on. Get out of my video now. You're distracting me. Okay. So we're going to talk about phone facial. Has anybody ever heard of a phone facial? Anybody in the Mary Kay land ever heard about a phone facial? Okay. So first things first, what do you need? Okay. So I recommend that you print this off. It's on my website. Okay. It's on my website. It is literally your script for your entire phone facial. Okay. It's going to tell you every little detail. Now, this phone facial is based on you using the anti-aging time-wise skincare. Anti-aging time-wise skincare. Okay. So I personally, Nene, the mail today, when you mailed this poly mailer, how much was it just by itself? When you mailed earlier today, how much was it?
I'd have to look at the receipt, but it was like $3.
Okay. She said it's like $2 or $3 to get this mailed. Okay. So I use poly mailers. These are like thin plastic. I think these are like the 6x8 size. I get these on Amazon. I think I can get like 100 maybe for like $10, $12. They're very inexpensive, okay? Of course, I like pink. Now, I will tell you the best way that I keep up with these samples is so on the back of your sample strip, these are the anti-aging time-wise samples. Y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? So we've got cleanser, daytime defender, nighttime recovery, and we have antioxidant moisturizer on here. Y'all tracking? Okay, so this strip of samples, on the back, it'll have these little pink stripes or it'll have purple stripes. The pink ones are your normal to dry. The purple are your combination to oily. And it says that it's just really small writing. Okay. um, but here's what I do. I buy pink for normal to dry and I get purple ones for combo oily. And that way it's easy for me to just see them and grab them and go. Okay. So that's the way that I've always done it. Now I have seen girls use like a regular envelope and they just fold these and put them in there and they've used the butterfly stamps. They're called non-machinable stamps. So that way they don't go through the machine and they don't bust your samples open when they're mailing. Okay. Now, the other thing that I put in here is I like to put an exfoliating treatment. Okay. Now, I know a lot of y'all might still have some of the microdermabrasion and pore minimizer samples. If you do, that's awesome. Okay. But I know Mary Kay kind of quit making these. Out. Get out. Go in there with your dad now. Are y'all getting distracted by my little 7-year-old in the background? Because I am. Okay. School's out. Okay. Now, the other sample that if I don't like, this is legitimately my last microderm sample. So when I run out of these, I am switching to charcoal mask and hydrating mask. So I love to multi-mask in an appointment, not to mention, I mean, it's a great upsell to try both masks. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So whatever you choose to do, whether you're doing no matter what, you're going to need your Tama skincare samples, and you either use your microderm samples or you use a charcoal mask sample. Got it? Thumbs up if you got that part. Okay. The other thing that I like to put in my sample pack is a business card. Okay. Whatever your business card is. And the last thing that I put in there is a brochure. Okay. This brochure is on my website. Okay. Under phone facials. Now, listen, y'all, this thing is super cute, okay? It's got inside, it's got a full layout, and I will actually pull up the PDF so that y'all can see this better in just a minute. But essentially, when you're doing your phone facials, you guys, and this is, I'm reading off of this, so I want you to know that you have all of this information. You just got to go grab it, okay? You're going to start with some casual small talk when you get her on the phone. Like tell her why you started Mary Kay, tell her what your goal is. But you're going to start to walk her through her skincare samples. So I always say to my girls, I'm like, hey, you need to go ahead and grab your wet washcloth and you're going to need an ink pen. Okay? Wet washcloth and an ink pen. That should be all she needs outside of the pack. Okay? And I just tell her like the whole time we're doing the skincare, if you'll just take a green pea size, like you know how small a green pea is, you're just going to use that much of product on your face, and you might can actually stretch these samples maybe 2 to 3 uses, just depending on if you get squeeze happy or not. And usually they're pretty excited about that. They're like, "Yay, I can do it tonight, and I can do it in the morning." So step one, I'm not gonna walk you through the skincare stuff, but it's just skincare steps, okay? When she does her exfoliation, okay, so whether she's doing microderm or you're doing charcoal mask with her, so she's got it on or she's rinsed it off, whatever. After she's finished the exfoliating treatment or she's waiting on that mask to dry, you're gonna tell her to grab this piece of paper and a pen, okay? And basically, you're going to say, okay, so she gets to gift a pampering session like this one to any of her girlfriends. So all she has to do is write down the name and phone number of her girlfriends, and she's also going to get $1 off per person that she writes down for us, for you. Okay. So I explained that to her. So all she has to do, this is basically, y'all, we're playing the fabulous game right here. 20 slots right here, names and phone numbers of all the people. And then she can literally, when she's done, all she has to do is snap a picture and text it to you. And then you can print it off, and that way it's easy to read. Okay. Does anybody have questions about that? I usually like to do this during charcoal mass while it dries. It gives her something to do, and it's not weird because her mask is drying. Okay, does that make sense? Anybody got a question? I feel like I'm losing my people. Are y'all okay? Everybody here? Okay. Okay, so the other thing now, listen, y'all, this time-wise strip of samples does not have eye cream. Okay? It does not have an eye cream. So if you want samples of Time-Wise eye cream, you're going to have to buy those individually and slip one down in her pack, okay? If you forget to do that, skip the eye cream. She'll never know, okay? All right. Up next, you're going to finish the rest of the facial, finish off with the moisturizer. Okay, now remember at the end of every facial, every party, every phone facial, guess what? You do the same thing. You do a three-piece close. Three-piece close. Your three-piece close is a selling. You ask a sell question, you book with her, and you share. Sell, book, share. Okay. So let me give you just my rundown from my paper, okay? Because if you have this in front of you and you're doing a phone facial, they're never going to know that you're reading it, okay? So in your sample pack, there should be like a brochure. Did you see that? Okay, if you see the back, it has my specials on it. You get to pick 4 sets for $1.99, or you can get 6 sets for $2.99. Remember, you also have a $10 off tonight that you can spend on any set. Plus, you got $1 off per person that you wrote down, so that's an extra $10 off. So you have 20 off today. What did you want to try tonight? What did you try tonight that you're wanting to start using? Do y'all get that? It's literally, I read it verbatim off of here, okay? The next one, so you wait and you let her listen. So on the back of here are your specials on the back, okay, of the brochure. So it's literally just the products that we tried broken up into little sets, okay? Okay. Then your next question, so you pause, listen, you write down, you ask her, so how did you want to pay? Did you want to Venmo me? Did you want to Cash App? Or I can do card over the phone if you prefer that. You go ahead and get your payment, close it out. Okay, so I hope you had so much fun tonight. Wait for her to respond. I would love to pamper you with some makeup. So I could either mail you some samples of that, or better yet, we're having an event on June 16th at 7 p.m. on Zoom. My mentor is going to be doing a full glam. I'd love for you to come and be a part of that. What do you think? Does that night work for you, or do we need to do something different? That's what I would do. I would book her for June the 16th for her glam, okay? And then you go ahead and pick the date and the time before you get off the phone, because y'all, if you don't book it, it's not happening. So you have to get the appointment. Okay. Go ahead and schedule it. Like, she needs to find her calendar. Okay, great. I'll wait. Okay. And then the last thing is, okay, last thing, I swear I'll leave you alone. So you can go and shop and look around at my specials or whatever you need to do. I am working to meet with 5 women this week for coffee. My treat. You may not want to do Mary Kay, and that's totally fine, but will you meet with me and let me treat you to coffee? I could bring your order with me when we meet. If she's out of town, y'all, you can literally just ask her to do it over the phone, okay? So wait for her, pause and let her answer you. And then when we get off the phone, don't forget to text me a picture of the names that you wrote down so you can save your money. Okay? And then it's legitimately just you can sometimes girls need a minute to look over the sets, and that's fine. But you're gonna follow up with her that night, no matter what, via text, and make sure that you've closed the sale, got the booking, booked her for a share. Does that make sense? Y'all, these are like 20 to 30-minute appointments. 20 to 30-minute appointments. Who feels like I need to be able to do a 20 to 30-minute appointment and be done and moving on to my next thing in life? Anybody? Because like these are simple. What is important is that they're trying the product, because if they try the product, y'all, they buy the product. So is it an investment to purchase samples, poly mailers, prints? Yeah, it is. But that's what I'm going to spend money anyway from them trying product at an in-person appointment anyway. I'm either spending money on gas, products, because products are going to eventually run out and I'm going to have to restock. So no matter what, I'm spending a little bit here and there. But y'all, this is maybe after everything, it's like maybe $5 per person. And at the end of the day, sometimes I think I spend more on gas than I do on sample kits. Okay. So I'm just saying, I think it's worth trying and doing. And so during the summertime, I'm in a season where I am more intentional with my kids, and I love it so much. They're growing so fast. Can you believe Ellie is almost completely potty trained? Y'all, we've been working so hard. Oh, we've been working so hard. And Emma is going into second grade next year. What? So I'm enjoying this season, but I also know that I love to work my business and I love making women feel incredible and I love extra money. And so foam facials are my jam. Okay. And I'm about to like spree like a crazy person into that. So what this looks like, y'all, when you're booking somebody, if you meet a girl out in public, you could have some of these little sample packs put together in your purse and say, girl, how about I call you tonight? I'll walk you through these samples in your bathroom. Or, if you work with somebody that you know and you just think she just needs to go home with a sample pack and I can walk her through it on Thursday night or whatever night works better for you, or a morning. I mean, I always just ask them, do you want to do like a morning or an evening? Like I'm just trying to help you like go ahead and get your face wash and stuff before you get ready in the mornings or right before you go to bed. So which is best? And so I just literally fit these in. Y'all, I have done back-to-back facials like crazy. Or Fridays in June with Nikki. That's right, girl. So I will not be handling anybody's samples for our bedtime facials. But I do want to encourage you to get some samples so that your customers, your people that are getting on can try the product too. I think I'm just going to keep it very neutral, very simple. We're just going to do time wise and charcoal mask. And that way everybody knows what samples they get, and that's what we'll use. Okay. So I do think that there's something to these brochures though, because it gives them a place to see the products, the visual of the products. It also gives them a place to be able to write down their wish list, feedback questions, um, and your fabulous game on there. Okay. So I think that's powerful. Okay. Does anybody have any questions about booking your phone facials or what that would look like? And two, y'all, like I have a girl, her name is Brittany. She was a referral to me, and I called her, and she lives in Goose Creek. Y'all, that's near Charleston. Okay. That is a 4-hour drive. Okay, just about, give or take, maybe a little shorter. Anyways, there's no way. There's no way. Yeah, the brochure is on my site. There's no way that I can get there and get back and still be a mom. There's just no way. It's impossible in this season. So mailing her a sample pack and walking her through that over the phone is more doable for me. That's so doable, but it also means that I can still have her as a customer and I don't have to turn her away just because she's far away from me. Y'all, this is the beauty of Mary Kay. Majority of your direct sales companies have territories, which means that you have to stay within your limits and you can't sell outside of that. And I think it's such a blessing that we're able to do that. Like we can sell to whoever. So that also means take sample packs with you when you go out of town. Because if you meet somebody and you want to do a facial with her, but she lives on the other side of the country, hello, I have a sample pack. You can go home with it. I can walk you through it later. Whatever you want to do. But I think that's powerful. They're getting something super cute in the mail or handing it to them in person. So does anybody have any questions? I want to open up the floor for questions. Go ahead, Margaret. You look like you're trying to ask me something. She's waving at me. Would you include confetti? You can. I don't see why not. I got this pink sparkly stuff. I love to throw this in envelopes. You could. She might freak out, but it'll be okay. TJ said, heck no. TJ freaks out when I send her glitter in the mail, okay? She says a few cuss words. Go ahead, Miss Margaret. Let me see if I can help you. She frozen.
Okay. I have to have the sample pack, but they had the regular set on them. Do you do any with repair set?
Um, you're talking about this, like the instructions on how to do this?
No, it was the paper. No, it was the actual paper that went with them. It was a paper that had question. Yeah,
Yes, it has repair on there.
I think so.
Yep. The
Look
brochure.
on the inside. What's it say on the inside? What's it say on the inside of that brochure?
Okay, so this brochure is different than my older brochure. So this brochure just has like
Oh, okay.
where she can write her wish list at, her info, fabulous game, and then there's like a feedback questionnaire. On the back side,
Okay.
got
Okay.
products.
Okay. Yeah, it's different.
It is
Okay.
I like it better
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's neutral for all.
That's good.
Yeah. Okay,
I like it.
good.
Okay.
Anybody else got a question about doing a phone facial, putting your sample packs together? Anybody? Okay, the last thing I wanted to talk to you about, did anybody who signed up for PCP wave at me if you did preferred customer program with your clients? Yay! Okay, so I got my catalog in the mail. Did you guys get your catalog in the mail? The company always mails us one when we sign our customers up for that, which is so exciting. Okay, so if you were at my meeting, it's been a few, I don't remember when. Okay, I know it was an in-person meeting. I'll post this, but these are my PCP scripts. Okay, calling your preferred customer program. It literally gives you the first day, your voicemail and your text. You wait 3 more days, voicemail text, wait 3 more days, voicemail text. And of course, if she answers, there's a script at the bottom for that. Y'all, I plan to do these tomorrow. Normally, I have a garden day on Wednesdays, but it keeps raining. I can't. I was like, boo, it's fine. But so I'm gonna call my customers tomorrow. I also took Monday off too, so it's kind of like a fun trade. So I just wanna I'll post this on Voxer, but it should be on my website as well. But it's really good scripts because it's not just a one-time text, it's a follow-up in between 2 more times. So I think this is powerful, especially for your clients. And I know that my clients have started getting their catalogs because one girl sent me a message on Saturday at like 11 p.m. and I was asleep. But she sent me an order for like $100 worth of product from getting the catalog. So y'all, the preferred customer program is worth your pennies. Okay. It's 90 cents per customer. The next mail out will be in the fall, which believe it or not will not be far away. So I'll keep y'all posted on all of that and when to register and all the things. We do have on June the 15th our deadline for star. Who is going to be a star this quarter? Wave at me. Y'all all need to be waving. Tina, you're already a star. Wave at me. She's like, I had no clue. That was cute. Okay, so we will definitely be sending some updates about Star and how far you are and all the things. There was something else. Seminar. Oh my gosh, y'all, seminar is coming up. Is anybody on here planning to be at seminar? Yay! Tracy said me. Anybody else want to come with me and Tracy? Come on. Chrissy, come with me, please. Don't let me be the only one from our unit to be there. Come with me. Oh my goodness. We will get double credit. What you talking about, Boo? In June? I have no idea. I hope we do. That sounds amazing. Let's go. Somebody call the company and ask for double credit. I don't know anything about, I'm so serious. If I knew, I would tell you. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing in June. I wish I knew. They don't tell me until the morning, 8 a.m. on June 1st, like what their promos are as for the company. We're gonna have some really awesome wholesale prizes in June. I'm excited. Okay, so who has appointments for the rest of the month? We got about 4 or 5 days. Well, it may not be double credit. We have to travel together again. Chrissy, you can ride with me, boo. You can sit in my lap if you need to, okay? She's terrified of flying. I just love you. Margaret, you got to come with us too. Oh, Chrissy gonna need a roomie. She is. Chrissy says she is. Margaret's face is frozen. She looks like, oh no. That is too funny. Oh my goodness. Okay, so real quick, y'all unmute and tell me what you're taking away from today. Carla says she's coming. Shut the front door, and TJ's not? What's wrong with her? We'll just have to give her a 2-piece. No sides. Okay. Oh, I'm recording.